Something like this. Where is my chat? Pop up. Your show. Test. Seems like I need to change my chat link. Wait, sure. How about this one? Ooh, nice. It's working. Probably want something like this. Oi, 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 that's not good. I can barely see it. Well, I guess you have a big enough screen. I wonder why the black thing. Oh, right. I get it. Load game. What did we get last time? We can use the skip button to fast forward through text you've already read. Where is it? Oh, this one. Well, we just got here, so. Alright, just to recap. The day before, the goth girl and who was it? Natsuki? They got in a fight probably over jealousy or something like that. And then we've also decided that we're gonna go for Natsuki. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Ehehe. Ehehe janai. Well, Sayuri is sweet though. Okay. What? What have I missed? Why does our main character suddenly want to look at Sayuri's purse? 2 small coins. Ah, right, of course. Because she wanted me to buy stuff for her. Right. Oh, Yuri. That was the goth girl's name. Yuri. I think I remember now. I'm so bad at names. I'm so sorry, Yuri. You should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Good one. Tell her, Yuri. Oh. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry if I'm reading too fast. I'm used to reading fast. Maybe I should slow down a bit. But I heard the game is kind of long, so I want to get to the meatier parts. Good luck. Thank you, Hando. 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 Oh. Oh yeah. Wait. The heck? Something smacks Sayori in the face. What? A cookie? Is this a miracle? Because I paid my restitution. Retribution, of course. Right. I was just gonna say. Must have been Natsuki. So good. Ah, bit my tongue. Ouchies. Yeah, I hate when that happens. I think personally I bite my tongue more often when it's like hot food. Like it's like fumbling in my mouth and like, oh, I can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Natsuki, such a tsundere. Wait, I never noticed, but she has a yaiba. That just made her cuter. Where's Monica anyway? Oh yeah. I mean, that's got to be really unusual, right? Because she's really popular after all, right? Like a student. Oh, there she is. Huh. Boyfriend. Study hall and lost track of time. I feel like that's an excuse. She doesn't seem to be the type to, but we're not gonna dig too deep into that. You know, let's take it at face value. She got lost in studying. You know, that happens. Can't relate though. Oh, she plays piano. That's cool. Wait, always wanted to learn, so she just started learning? That's really cool. Oh, she's obviously trying to hit on me. But we're gonna be the Chad in decline, of course. Because right now our main girl here is Natsuki. We're just going to go for Natsuki. 100%. I'm treating this horror game as a dating sim. That's how big dick energy I am. Oh, there she is. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Manga. You read manga, right? Ah, sometimes. It's one of those things you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. True. I wish I had a manga stack. But I mean, personally I think it's a really cool thing to have a manga stack. But it's the same kind of thing. I have the same relation to manga as I have to like all of like textbooks, because I usually like having places very clean and untouched. So even if it's like coming to book collecting in my room right now, looking at sort of my books, honestly wish that I could get rid of some. Like I'm probably thinking of like either just giving away or selling or something like that, because a lot of these books, unless they're like dictionaries or something, you can't like use more than once. Even good stories, like at most you'd read, I don't know, 3 times and then you're done, right? Don't get me wrong, I love manga and books, but you know. But then there's, of course, like I have a friend who she has so many books, and but it's kind of like I know I'm sidetracking here, but it's really interesting, so I want you guys to hear it. It's kind of like there are certain like book covers that look really sick, right? With like they're like perfect thickness with 3 C's, and then they may be like a trilogy or something, and then maybe like there's a really cool cover, and then the back of the book has like gold print or something like that. That's like that looks really nice to have. It just looks nice for them to sit on, like it's kind of like providing the aesthetic. I don't know if you guys would even get it, but that's, I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. Don't judge a book by its cover, indeed. Parfait Girls. Oh right, that's her favorite series. Of course, it's something that's sounds nauseatingly sweet. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. Exceedingly moe. Oh, we're sitting on the floor besides Nasuke, I guess. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't get back and flip through older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Yeah, no, I don't do that either. But apparently the main character in here does that. Typical slice of life affair. Yeah. Well, there's shonen, like, kind of slice of life that I'm not too into. If it's like slice of life with something, that's, I mean, I personally really like any kind of show that's more like everyday, and not to say that I don't like other genres, but I have a soft spot for like everyday magic, if you will, or sort of intricacies in just like human relations, I guess. You think I would enjoy something that doesn't have plots? I think lots of cultured people would like to disagree. I mean, except for 2 big plots in the front called the oppai, I don't think certain people would call, like, I don't know. Tell me, does Ishizoku reviewers have any plot? I just see like screwing around as the plot. Yeah, I mean it's a romance. Don't say that first, you know. Slice of life and romance is definitely not the same. They can both go into each other, but they're not the same. A chapter about baking. She seems to enjoy baking too. That's just a coincidence. She lied as naturally as she breathed. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I'm gonna go out and just like do something really bad. I'll like go out and break some glass or something like that. And then when the police comes, and I'll be like, yeah, just because I watched like a crime show and it looks super cool or anything doesn't mean that I just took this bat and went out at 11:23 p.m. With the excuse that I'm gonna go out with the trash to like smash some windows. And I mean, why would I ever think of that? It's not like I'm into being a bad boy or something. Actually, tsunderes would be the worst, like, worst people to commit crime. Right? Because they immediately, without interrogation, spill all the beans. It's not like I wanted to kill someone. It's like, alright. Guilty. I real guilty. You like that water ASMR? That's a cute face. Suddenly she became a lolly. I'm getting a bit worried. Alright. Don't you share manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? I mean, I get it. I'm more on Natsuki's side here, honestly. Sharing manga with friends is kind of hard. I have like 2 other friends that sort of read/read manga in the past. Yeah. I don't know. My introvertedness is coming out. Oh no. I don't know. I'm one of those people that can be judged as introvert and extrovert at the same time. Some people say it's ambivert, but I don't think it's ambivert. I just think that I'm an extrovert of introverts. And because when introverts see me, they're like, oh no, you can't call yourself an introvert because you obviously have a life, and then you go out and work out and stuff, and then you're like, and then you can talk to normal people. So, okay, you can't, like, we can't call you one of us. And then when I hang out with the extroverts, sometimes I'm just like, I get drained of energy so easily, and I don't really enjoy parties unless it's like, you know, with very intimate friends or something like that. I don't know. I'm probably a weird case. I just don't feel like the generalization of just like putting people into boxes is ever right. I don't think like that's ever right. You should more judge people on an individual basis, because oftentimes they're just like super big simplifications, like saying that someone is an introvert, but then sometimes they can open up when it comes to certain things, and then they're like, and then you're like, okay, but maybe he's not that big of an introvert, or blah blah blah, you know. Which is why I dislike stereotypes, because stereotypes, even if they might seem true at first, there's always like a lot of details that you get wrong. I'm gonna quit rambling and play the horror game. This is the most relaxing horror game experience ever, even though I'm streaming this as my first horror game. I'm already a kind of loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. I don't like the phrasing loser. If anybody's a loser, most of us are losers in life. Can't be. I mean, the winners in life has probably been losers much more than you have been a loser. Because the winners in life have... This is like a big generalization, of course, which I said that I don't like, yes, but... I mean... Most of the times, sure, you need luck to do things, but... I mean... With anything, there's just so much failure. And I have like I have almost OCD like symptoms. Well, I definitely have OCD symptoms. It's not like, but it's not like I have OCD because I can obviously like live with myself still. But I'm very close to like being a, like I feel like there's a right way to do things. It's almost like a psycho tendency. Like I can't see certain things just like be a certain way, and I get like creepy crawlies and stuff. Oh my god, Natsuki is so cute. Minori is my favorite character. Oh, she was gonna spoil. She was gonna spoil. Almost spoiled. I get that. You can't open up with certain things unless you're talking about something that you really like, and then suddenly you start blabbering away, and either you scare people off or there's like someone who's willing to listen. Okay. Alright. Poem time. Right. Oh, I'm reading fast again. I'm so sorry. This is a bad habit of mine. I should... Natsuki! By now, she must have read it more than once. It's working. It's working. Aren't you supposed to be bad at this? Is that a compliment? No, I mean, you know. I just expected a lot less after what you showed me yesterday, that's all. I guess I just got lucky with this one. Exactly, you just got lucky. Don't get used to it. So that's it, my poem is cute. Oh wow, it's a much longer one. Aiming like spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. She has a cute singing love song, but she likes spiders, which is why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg, Amy helped me, but she likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross, I'm not gonna be friends with her. Ew. Why? Don't judge. Amy has lots of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Why? Whoever's perspective this poem is from. What a jerk. People can like what they want. Especially if it's animals. I love animals. All animals. Maybe mosquitoes a little bit less. Actually, mosquitoes can go extinct. I don't really care. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies, or if she keeps private, or if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Is this even a poem? This feels like a war declaration. Yeah, that's what I said. Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Oh, right. She's... Oh, I see. So the Amy in this case is her classmate, supposedly. And the spiders in this case is the manga, right? I see. I see. Let's go for Monica. Huh. It's a lot cuter than I expected. Haha. I know, it kind of make me think something Natsuki would write. And she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. Shel Silverstein. Is that an actual author? I'm gonna Google that. Is that an actual author? Yeah, it is. American writer. I thought it was kind of... Cause sometimes, you know, like in mangas or animes, they would just like come up with a completely random Western name that doesn't really make sense. But Shel Silverstein sounded kind of too much like a real person, which is why I'm wondering. Recipient of 2 Grammy Awards, a Golden Globe Award, and Academy Award nominations. Known for cartoon songs and children's books. He styled himself as Uncle Shelby in some works. Shel Silversteins, huh? A Jewish family is his background. Right, so he writes music lyrics and children's book and cartoons. Oh, he's quite big, I see. Author, poet, cartoonist, songwriter, playwright. Jeez, that's like intern Vtuber K if I was even more talented. Shel Silverstein, huh? He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. Poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. I think there was a competition of like 1-sentence stories or something like that, or like maybe it was only a few words, and you're supposed to use as little words as possible. Oh, before we read Monica's poem, then I want to say that the I think one of the winning ones was one of the winning stories, like super short stories, was I think it was Baby Troller for sale, unused, something like that. I might be paraphrasing, but it's a really powerful sentence as a story. One that it makes you wonder, like, okay, so they must have been expecting some kind of baby. What happened to the baby, right? And what must like have occurred for them to sell it? And you know, I just think it's a really nice one. Quite sad one as well. This one is titled "Save Me" by Monica. It's like we are doing load me. Shouldn't be loathe, as in like hate. Why is it load me? The colors, they won't stop. A cacophony of meaningless noise. Right, narcissistic. Narcissist is the wrong word. I was going to say defeatist, perhaps, or there's a better word that I'm looking for. The noise, it won't stop. Violence, grating waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Save me. Save me, load me. I don't understand the load me. And why is there so much space in between? It's very abstract, but I don't think it's that abstract, honestly. It's just like a concept poem, right? Basically, by using a lot of color words, you give associations without giving actual meaning. Kind of like playing with space on the paper, choosing where and how to space your words. Right. That's actually a very good writer tip. Well, Monica is a good advice giver. Let's look for Sayori. I really love your poems. I can't believe you're hiding them from me. It's not like I'm hiding them. I just wrote one, that one the day before. What are you talking about? Whoa, okay, can't hit on Sayori like that. We're just going for Natsuki, right? Can't be that. Can't be such a playboy. We just head patted Sayori. Whoa. So Sayori's gonna keep this poem? I feel like that might be like ammunition later to start fights. Well, whatever. She can have it. Maybe I'm just being too cautious. I might just be too cautious, honestly. Everybody's poems are so long. I kind of like shorter ones. Well, long ones, there's nothing wrong with long ones. But sometimes I like shorter ones. That's why I like haikus so much. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. Bottling up happy thoughts. Happy thoughts in bottles all in a row. Why does this feel more depressing for some reason? Happy thoughts. It's like trying to force yourself to think happy thoughts. But that's only my interpretation. I love how they took time to show the writing styles of everybody. Sayuri obviously she is like the more carefree person, and then Monica is the one who writes in very stylish letters, of course. Oh, ambulance. That's the ambulance. Creepy. Yeah, exactly. No, I was right. It is a creepy one. It's like happy thoughts.
Subaru ASMR.
Who should I show my poem to next? One option. Yuri. Yuri on ice. Wait, that's wrong. uh, Let me look at chat for a sec. You only see the settings? Wait. What? What the heck is going on? What? I'm gonna save it. Thanks for noticing. I should have noticing late. I'm a dumbass. Save. Bow, bow, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Dum dum do 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 do. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Yay, it's loaded now. Actually, I had like really similar. Come on. I actually had really. What the heck is happening? Oh. What was that black? I was gonna say, I had really. A kind of similar problem last stream where it suddenly just like froze. And I have no idea why that's happening because unlike my Apex streams, this isn't processor heavy nor graphics heavy. So I don't understand. Gonna make this bigger. Okay, so to recap, day 2, everybody's showing poems. We've decided to go in for, what's it called? Oh, Natsuki, of course. That's what we are going for. She has now become our main girl. And now we're gonna check out the last person, Yuri's poem. And so this is what I meant by the sort of writing style. Yuri seems to be like this. That's her kind of slant is kind of like my own writing, but my own writing is obviously not this neat. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night. Even I do my G's like that and my F's like that as well. Y's too. I don't think I do my T's like that. Yeah, no. And I don't do my small R's like that. This is a story type of... if anybody is actually into poems, I'd recommend Robert Frost. He has some really good poems. Although I'm not too sure. Like, what got me into poems was I had a good English teacher. It's kind of a dark story. But my English teacher, he was not very healthy at the time. And then our class had him like for the last year that he would live. Obviously, we didn't know the facts. We just thought he was an awesome English teacher. But he introduced me to like the world of poetry, and then from there on, I really liked poetry. And some way to get into poetry yourself is just looking at like poem analysis. Like, what you first do is like, you read it out loud one time, and then for a second time, you like read it through word by word and sort of experience it once again, and then you think about like, what can this really mean? So I can show you guys. Like, the raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scattering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences. Well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon, and what does it say? An urge. The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. I mean, this is giving me some serious yandere vibes, but okay. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread, fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows me its excitement. A rush of blood. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. Throwing some science and psychology in there, I see. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Now, impressions. On the surface, this is about someone telling a story. It's a story-oriented poem, which tells you about someone's joy of using their cutting knife, and specifically cutting slices of bread. But they are sort of unsure of why, or they're sort of unsure of their if they're like feeding the raccoon is right or wrong at first. But since it brings so much joy, they continue doing it. However, I would say that the last stanza definitely suggests that you might want to feel like the raccoon is actually a metaphor, and the bread might also be a metaphor. Because here it is. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. Why don't they say that I slice the bread and feed the raccoon again? Right? Because this whole stanza doesn't really make sense unless I'm missing something here, because they're starting with talking about the raccoon, and then they're still talking about the raccoon, about the raccoon being more hungry, so they are feeding it more bread, right? And then it's still talking about the raccoon, but then suddenly it ends on and I feed myself again, which means that obviously the raccoon is a metaphorical part of like themselves. Like it could be that the raccoon is, this is probably me nerding out about poems, but it could probably be like, you know, the raccoon is in actuality that some kind of hunger or some kind of urge that they themselves have, but they feel like it's better expressed through being just like an animal, basically. And since we've got some yandere vibes and this is a horror game, it could be that she's self-harming or something like that. You know, wouldn't surprise me. Classic Pavlovian conditioning. So, you know, that's one hypothesis. Or you could just take it at face value and say that it's a story about raccoons. That is also not a wrong interpretation of a poem, you know. But I just took a more dark twist with it because I knew what kind of game it is. It's a lot more metaphorical. Well, I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. That's right, it's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Oh. Sounds like you two have a lot in common. Well, that's good, because then they wouldn't fight like last time, or yesterday in this universe, I guess. So what's happening? We're done with the poems. We have something extra planned? About the festival, of course, right? And they want to get new members. Decorations, I guess. Pamphlets, right? The usual things. Performing. What are they gonna be? Poetry performance, apparently. They're gonna choose a poem to recite. Natsuki is definitely an introvert. I can feel that. The stage fright is real. The real quest is who have the biggest boob? Good question, Monica. Did it bug again? Did you guys say that? Yes, you're correct. It did bug again. Why is this happening? I don't understand. Why is this happening? どうしてだ? Oh, sorry. Knocked the mic there. Knocked the mic there. I'm in the settings as you can hear. I wonder why it's freezing. I put it in full screen now. Oh, this is funny. This is really funny. It seems like full screen or having it windowed solves my problems. Alright, we'll do that then. Why not? Why not? Okay. Yeah, no, Monica definitely is... Yuri is hiding her boobs, so I don't know. This is definitely petanco. I mean, cutting board. I mean, boing boing. Okay. So, Monica giving the pep talk to the peeps for performing poems. And looks like we aren't even going to be able to choose what poems we're going to recite. Oh, it seems like they're getting along. So, now we're choosing poems. Title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Of course, she's perfectly reciting it and performing it. Reciting is easy, performing is harder. Take it from someone who has performed in public. I may be an introvert, but I have performed in public. Yuri, come on, don't be anxious. Yeah, that's horrible stage fright. She basically suffered a panic attack in the middle of it. Yeah. But applauds are definitely still worth it. Applauds are always worth it. It's frozen in settings now. Now that's even funnier, right? Because that means that something happened whilst I was tabbing in and out. So, and now it's moving again, right? Huh. That's weird. I'll have it windowed for a while. And oh god. Okay. And then I guess what we'll do is I guess we won't be tabbing stuff. I want to I have no problem. I have no problem with problems. No, I have no problems with problems themselves. What my problem is that I can't offer a diagnosis, and therefore I don't have the culprit of who's or what's making this happen. Okay. I'm still in settings. Man. Huh. Okay. Wait till I find the culprit. Okay. Alright. Oh no. I lost track of my face. What's happening? My face is frozen. Oh my goodness. Can this stop happening? Alright. Slow, nice and slow breaths. Okay. I'm gonna take this for you guys, and I'm just gonna freaking zoom it. Okay. There we go. Yay, you got a pretty face of Monica right there. Oh. Thank you for sharing. It's working. Hallelujah. Praise the underworld demon word. Okay. Yay. Why is this happening? Someone teach me the ways. So Sayuri is reciting the poem. I shouldn't say recite. I always say recite. But she did it quite well. Yeah, I mean, I definitely get where Monica is coming from, but also where Sayori is coming from. Like performing stuff, a lot of people feel embarrassed about like going all out when performing in front of someone. Even more so if it's someone you know, because it's somehow instilled in us that if we try our hardest, if we seem like tryhards, it might be uncool or something. But that's in actuality not really the case. Okay. Alright, then there's Natsuki. Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Baka. Of course. The music is a banger. Otherwise, I might have broken down from all of the technical problems. Oh, nice. Monday's the big day. Okay. Oh, they're teasing us. Obviously, because me and Sayori are like best friends. And perhaps a little more. Okay, hope it doesn't freeze now. Now that I'm tabbing out. A man has fallen into the river in Lego City. You need to rescue him. Good lord, I'm still in settings, blah 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 blah. Okay, wait, we fixed it, right? Yeah, we fixed it, alright. Don't scare me, guys. Don't know why I'm afraid of this game. Why, you shouldn't be. I'm the biggest scaredy cat ever. Although I hate to admit it, but... I would walk home with Natsuki. I would still walk home with Sayori. This is definitely testing me. I feel like I'll get killed if I say that I would walk home with Natsuki. But haven't we decided that... hard choices. Didn't we say that we were gonna go for Natsuki? But does that mean that we have to admit that to Sayori though? Oh, wait, let me think about this. I'm gonna have some water. Look. I'm not gonna lie. I would walk home with Natsuki. I'm not a liar. I want to click this really bad. But I feel like Sayori might be mad at me if I... I'll have to shoulder this one. I'm shouldering this one. Oh, nice save. I think I'll be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turn her down. Nice save, Kate. Nice save. Nice save. Oh, hello, Annie. That was nice save. Pachi Pachi. Thank you, Trace. Mm. Alright, we're composing a poem. As usual, we're going for our main girl Natsuki here. So we know that Yuri likes dark things, I think, and then Sayori is the vanilla girl. In actuality, I'm probably shifted more towards Sayori, but just to make it fun, I'm going to go for Natsuki because she seems like the much she seems like the much more fun person to choose in this game. Mamma mia, it's a me, Mario. Okay, we need sweet, right? Sweet. Is that giggle? Or is it flying? No, flying is... whatever. It's so hard to choose between vanilla sweet and cute because they're intermingling. That's a nice word for you. Disown. Jumpy's cute to see, right? Yeah, okay. So the thing here is that this is kind of like the brainstorming process of us making the poem, and basically we're just gonna pick cute words. Kawaii. Cute. I wonder who has lust. Oh, she has lust. I just wanted to see. Pout is definitely the cute one. Puppy is definitely the cute one. Strawberry probably here. Worm goes to her. Mouse can go to either. Party might go to her. Silly might go to her. Uncanny goes to her. Desire probably goes to her. Clumsy might go to her. Peace might go to her as well. Wait. I feel like all of them go to Sayori. Pink. Sugar. Vanilla. No, vanilla is sweet, right? So I must wait. Make fireworks? No! I want to get Natsuki, but somehow I was end up choosing for Sayori. Massacre, hopeless melody, loud, infinite spinning, wonderful landscape. Valentine. Okay, there we go. I'm trying to pick the most sweet, nauseatingly sweet. What is it? Okay. Okay, that one was easy. That one was easy. You pick anime above all else. Milk? Not that milk is sweet, but it's often paired with... Oh, chose Sayori again. Oh. Blech. Monica practicing piano. I don't know. I still feel like I still keep the view that I think Monica is hiding something quite obviously. But obviously I think they all are hiding a little bit of something. But Monica is the one most obvious because she's like perfect in all of the other aspects. Not scared like squid apparently. Huh? So Sayuri is thinking about something. Wonder what it is. When are we going to get to the horror part? We are around 2 hours in on the game. Anything up with her? Apparently the DLC will be released this year. Yes, I think I saw that on Steam actually. Can't say I've noticed anything about her. Huh. That's really hard with like people that space out a lot, because I'm actually one of those people that is kind of a nearhead. So it's really hard to know if they're actually thinking about something or spacing out. I'm half the time daydreaming, the other time I'm actually thinking about something. How on earth would you come to that conclusion? So he talks about you more than anything else. Is Monica trying to get me and Sayuri together? For some reason? Or maybe she's just being friendly. I don't know. Oh, there's Natsuki. Oh, she's holding a volume of manga. Is it going to be the... what was it called? The title? Parfait Girls? I'm bobbing to the music. If she needs you to worry, if she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. Perfect girls again. Wait, we're going to get to the right. Huh? All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf. Ah. It was Monica. Cute. She can't reach them on the top shelf. Hops onto the stool. I feel like she might fall. Just a feeling. Yep. She fell. Almost. Hello, Starry Night. Oh, please don't spoil. Although I have no idea what the spoilers mean anyways, but please don't spoil. Not for me mostly, but also for people who might not want stuff being spoiled but still read chat. Oh, it's one of those swivelly chairs. Swivelly. Swivelly swavelly. What's that face? It's like that's the face that I walk home to when I've scored a bad grade and know that my parents are gonna ask what grade I got. That's the face I make. Bruh, don't look up her skirt. I mean, if it's in the peripheral vision, then maybe you might have accidentally looked, but don't look up her skirt. Be a decent person. What do you mean stand up? Stand up. Stand up. Somebody. You're trying to look at my... No, I'm not trying to. Just freaking get the box. Jesus Christ. You're gonna fall. Obviously you're gonna fall. Yep. Yeah. So stop fooling around. So what happened? The full force of Natsuki's body against me froze me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelted me in the face. My right arm and back seriously felt the impact. Ouch. Ouchies. Gross, gross. Hope we didn't break any bones. That'd be bad. Okay, now we've been labeled a pervert. Great. Although I don't think that means much in terms of tsunderes, because it seems like in the Urban Dictionary, pervert is probably like the second most used after baka in the dictionary of tsunderes. Ah yes, accident in anime. Yeah, that's the accident. No, actually the accident is walking into the room at the wrong time, but this is the second most occurring. The third most occurring is probably Truck-kun, but we're getting drifted away. Oh no, it landed on the page. That hurts. My heart breaks a little when I see that. Like, that's why I don't like people who don't bookmark stuff and then they just like fold at the corner. Some people call that dog ears. I feel like that's hurting the book a bit. Oh no, she's crying. Don't cry. Every day's so hard. Stop hitting me in the feels. Stop hitting me in the feels. Man. Maybe it's getting a bit too late for this. I don't know why that sentence just hit me. Maybe it's because I've been quite I'm like the quite self-critical person, and yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't think I want to go into it right now, but it does get kind of hard sometimes. No, don't cry, Natsuki. Onion cutting ninjas. Thankfully, we didn't break any bones. Okay, seems like it was much trouble for nothing. I just got slurred speech there. Wonder what was up with Sayori. So you love Natsuki. You're wrong, but that does not mean you're wrong. No, if I'm going to be true in actuality, if this K inside the Doki Doki universe was real, then I would probably go for Sayori. Because I'm actually more of the vanilla person. And if you ask me how I know that I'm the vanilla person, because a lot of people just don't seem to get like different kinks or, you know, different things that people are into. But I totally get like why people are into certain things, and I'm almost like half as enthusiastic as those people. But I always end up going back to sort of vanilla stuff, even after like understanding what people love about certain like things or certain quirks, you know. So that's how I know that I'm actually vanilla type. But another reason why I think I'm vanilla type is probably because it's probably because I don't really have any like criteria for like people in general. Like I don't have like a type basically. But sorry, Sayori, in anime rules, childhood friend will always lose. True. It's always main girl plus childhood friend. Always. There's also the, have you guys heard of the curse of the long hair? If there's a competition with like male lead and a few females, then it's it's the curse of the short hair, was it? Yeah, it's the curse of the short hair. That was what it was. Short-haired girls, no matter how cute they are, it's so that they always get the short end of the stick. So technically Natsuki would just be like a fling. And Monica would probably be like main girl that's the typical anime MC would go for. That's definitely what I think is. Yeah, the more I think about it, Monica would definitely be main girl if this was an anime. And there are lots of examples for anime where short hair girl, the short hair curse is there. The most recent one I can think of is probably Domekano. That's dumpster fire. Oh Jesus Christ. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? Yep, not even trying to hide it. Not really. You sure you're not cheating? I feel like we might ruin the relation between me and Sayori pretty quickly by continuing going for Natsuki, but we're going full throttle. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Monica is teasing Natsuki. It's so cute. Oh. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminishes your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go. For us? Is this what we've been waiting for? Is this a sign? I'll be your beach. This is definitely a romantic one. I love that they changed the soundtrack a bit. Yeah, no, this is definitely a confession. If you let me by your side, your own beach, your own space, you'll learn to love yourself again. It's a very sweet one, though. Only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. I think Yuri has a weird, peculiar spot in this like dynamic of four girls. Let's talk to Yuri then. She's very self-critical. Don't worry about it, Yuri. Don't worry about it. Oh no, she's getting depressed. Do something about it, K in the other universe. Okay. I'll leave Sayori for last because she'll be the most troublesome, definitely. Oh wow. Monica's are getting longer and longer. The lady who knows everything. Who knows all meaning, all purpose. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift in the sky. I search with little hope. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, and I fall, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. That's beautiful. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Very great metaphor. It's so simple. Basically, the lady who knows everything is an author, because being an author means that within your own story, you know everything that's going to happen, that will happen, and that has happened. And the feather, of course, is those quills in the old times where you used to stain ink to write them, right? To write with them. So basically giving the feather a purpose, which is a... But of course you could take it metaphorically as well, as the lady is perhaps some kind of purpose, and the feather is Monica herself, and she finally found her purpose for doing something. Maybe. Huh. I am. Writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much effort into. But if you find other people who enjoyed writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it. True. Same thing with any kind of hobby, I guess. Alright, Sayori. You're up. It's nice, I guess. Yeah, expected response. Expected response. I feel like something is going to happen to Sayori, or Sayori is planning something. Because she's apparently super tired. Or not feeling well, something like that. Okay. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. I think there's definitely something that's happened between Sayori, and Monica knows it, but we others don't. Well, Sayori is definitely the glue between this group. We all have different friend groups, and there's always like one or two people who are the glue to everyone's friendship. Just seem to like tie everything together so that, yeah, you get what I mean. She went home early. And she's been avoiding Natsuki, apparently. Oh, Natsuki are doing cupcakes again. Great. And Yuri... Oh, we're gonna help Yuri with something. You have beautiful handwriting. You should make some banners and decorations. About that, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes. Your mind is already racing. Alright. The one who is truly useless. Alright, so I'm gonna go out and give them a hand. Perfect opportunity to get closer to Natsuki, I suppose. How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? But Natsuki likes baking on her own. Oh my god, my voice is breaking up. Alright, so Monica just made the move. They're basically making me choose between these three, aren't they? Don't make me do this again. No. No. You know your boy is going to have to pick this. But let's just let's just contemplate for a second. You know, let's just wait. Let me get some water. Look, I feel like because there's the Sayori ... it's telling me that perhaps we should still go and check up on Sayori, which might be the best course of action. We could obviously just go headstrong and go for Natsuki, which means that we'll probably ruin ties with Sayori completely, I think. Probably. Or I could just be thinking too much into it. If we go with Yuri, that wouldn't make any sense at all. Except that we earn some points with Yuri, but we aren't even going after Yuri at this point. Even though it seems like her assets are the biggest. If we go for Monica, we'll be changing direction. So basically Yuri and Monica are out. I feel like out of necessity we might want to choose Sayori here. Oh, wait, so we can't even do that. Because Monica has... Oh, right. Well, whatever. Then we're choosing Natsuki then. I hope it even made a difference. I don't even think it might have made any difference that we weren't able to pick Sayori though. Although I'm a bit unhappy about that, because that means that we don't know what's happening in between Monica and Sayori, and I really want to know. But it's good that this cozy atmosphere between Natsuki and Yuri is good. But what helped them become friends or good friends in the first place was Sayori, right? Which is why I'd hate to lose Sayori right now. Let's hope that she's actually just feeling unwell, but I don't think girls ever say that and actually means it. Oh. We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. Kitazo! Oh, we got a number. We got him. Wait, you're coming to my house? Ooh. Things are happening. Rank up. Yeah, rank up. Can't believe this. Natsuki is coming. Big anxiety. I feel like this might just be the last straw in terms of my relation with Sayori. If she finds out. Huh. Yeah, no. I feel like that's definitely like a flag. Yuri is best waifu. I can see that. I can see her charm points. Oh, let's visit Sayori first. The house is quiet. Sari isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in the second. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sari? Oh, hi Kay. I sit down in her room. She forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. You haven't come over like this in a long time. I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed. What's up with that? Why did she tear this out? It's a cute room though. It's not very girly actually. Ah. Right. This feels awkward. She's obviously not being herself. So... Oh, I guess she's just a bit jealous then. Man, I feel sorry for Sayori though. Yeah, tell her. You're wrong, nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. Yeah. What now? Are you gonna tell me next that the earth is flat or what? I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Oof, that hits hard. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why I go to school, why I eat, why I make friends, why I make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I think this is a good topic to bring up, and it's really good that she's open about that kind of stuff, because usually people aren't open about that kind of stuff. I know because I feel like I had a point in life just a very few years ago where I was probably in the same place, if not worse. Like the only reason why I didn't like consider like self-harming, or even worse, not to speak about, you know what, it was probably because I was scared of like, yeah, of what the other people might think, or just like hurting myself. I was scared. It was basically fear keeping me away from like the bad stuff, but I was kind of mentally in a bad place. But one thing that got me out was definitely reading good books, because that helps sort of, I guess, mental compassing, I guess. Because a lot at that specific point in time, there was a lot of shit going on in school and in my social life, which meant that the sort of usual support structure that you would have with friends who would always like, you know, sort of pull you in the right direction, that wasn't really there. So friends are important, even for introverts. But I figured something like this would happen, honestly. I thought she was self-harming in her room or something like that. Not to be too dark, but I honestly thought that. Is my mind too dark? I swear to you guys, 50% of my mind is super cursed and super dark. You don't even want to know what's going on in there. The other 50% is so, like, super blessed and wholesome. That's me. There's no in between. There's just that side and that side. Hello, Baka Weeb. I love your name. Sayuri is happy again. I hope that it won't get worse from here. I don't want to flag, but I hope that it won't get worse from here. Aw. Give her a big hug. Everybody needs a big hug. So it's 4 a.m. at my place, but woke up and checked YouTube and saw the stream. Jeez. 4 a.m. Hey man, I appreciate you coming in. Usually when I stream at this time, it always feels like family, because there's usually like fewer people and like closer people watching, you know what I mean? You don't get this in like bigger streams. You have class later. I wish you good luck when your class starts. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayuri's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing. No. The music is doing it. The music is gonna cut onions. At least we are surviving our problems until the festival, I suppose. Alright, we have the date with Natsuki. I think we're gonna end with the date with Natsuki. Later Sayuri goes brr. I have actually considered, I have not told anybody this, but I have actually considered getting up extra early and streaming then, just so other people can tune in who aren't at an awkward phase of, because I already stream twice a day now. I have done that just, and I've noticed that there in actuality is, like, my hypothesis was correct, that the gang, the Apex gang, when I stream, usually I stream, what is it, 7 hours, 5 to 7 hours before right now, like the current time. I usually do like some kind of gaming oriented, or what's it called, FPS stream, yeah. And wasn't there Hololive or Nijisanji in China? Was there? Oh yeah, there was. Have you done an audition? No, unfortunately not, because I live in Europe. I would love to though, especially because I'm trying to learn a bit of Japanese, but I can already speak Chinese and I'm good at English. But that'd be a dream of mine. If they open up if they open up applications for either Europe/Western, like any kind of branch, then I might audition. But currently I don't know if that's possible. Maybe in the US, but I mean the US politics, which I don't want to get into because I generally don't like to get into politics too much when it's about VTuber streams, but I don't think they even like Europeans coming in to the US, unfortunately. But it feels like the way that they are branching out any kind of VTuber agency, if we're talking about HoloLive/HoloStars or Nijisanji, the way they branch out is by what, like where does their viewership come from, right? And looking at statistics of VTubers, it usually goes like this, like majority is Japanese. Out of the minority, which is a big minority, sometimes it can be like 50%, like maybe 40-50% audience outside of Japan. And usually then it would be, because YouTube-kun is banned in China, it would then be like Indonesia is I think one of the biggest VTuber consumer countries. So if you're Indonesian, then be proud. I think India, just because they have so many people there with internet access too, and it's close. The US, a lot of people. Malaysia. So those are, I think, the main countries. So in any case, you've already seen them branch out to most of these countries, and also Korea, which I didn't really mention, but Korea is kind of those weird cases where it's like it caught up quickly, but it's not like they had any big fan base because Koreans can't really understand Japanese, just like Japanese people can't really understand Korean. But yeah, in Indonesia, yeah, C countries, Southeast Asian countries. And then China is also kind of like a little weird thing, because on Bilibili, it's kind of like, yeah, they have their own kind of stuff. And so maybe in Indonesia. I would love to visit some countries in Southeast Asia. Actually, that's when the whole situation right now is over, I think. I have as a goal to visit. I want to. I have visited Japan when I was really, really young, so I don't remember anything. I'd love to visit Japan, Taiwan, Indonesia, Singapore, definitely, or like just the whole freaking Southeast Asia, because I barely sort of know my own roots, because I'm mostly brought up here in Europe and a bunch of culture shocks. But I swear, if there was an audition, I would literally travel. I would literally travel to another country to do auditions. But don't. I mean, I definitely think that Nijisanji wants to open one up that's with like Western VTubers, but they probably see a big culture and language barrier, because but I don't think that's the main problem. I think the main problem is regarding just like distance, right? Because it's kind of like having a long distance relationship. I mean, it's already hard enough for Nijisanji to expand to say India or Indonesia. Like if I go into Nijisanji's own one of their like sites, it says here, as of July 2020, the project has expanded to 3 Asian countries, which is China, Indonesia, and Korea in their local languages, including English. Our goal is to work as bridge to deliver Japan's entertainment contents to other countries using their own networks. Visit Philippines? Definitely. Philippines seems like such a cool country. Because in the Philippines, I mean, there's a lot of countries, including the Philippines, where there's like a really cool mix of sort of certain Western influences, but they kept sort of their Asian roots a little bit. And then, yeah, I think that's really cool. But I think there's a certain charm in being an independent VTuber as well. Like, don't get me wrong, it's really cool to be part of a branch, but being independent is like such a huge flex. Don't you think? Oh geez, we've talked away the time. I think we're gonna save this like a cliffhanger, like a sweet spot for like directly when the next Doki Doki stream happens, which would then be creatively titled episode 3. Well, we're gonna do this. I'm gonna do it episodically. I don't know how many episodes we're gonna do, but this will be like, was it? This one was from day 1, which was a couple of days ago, like 3 days ago, 4 days ago. And this is today. This will be either tomorrow if I have time. I don't know. I don't want to promise anything. Oof, cliff. Horrible demon. The biggest cliffhanger. I've been thinking about like the doing the way I'm doing streams a bit as well. I kind of like this new layout because it seems more chill. What I kind of wonder about a bit is how I'm going to solve the Apex problem, because the graphics are really good, but it takes so much, like YouTube eats so much data from the Apex things that it's crazy. So yeah, I don't know. When's the next Doki Doki stream? There's a chance that it's going to be tomorrow at the same time, but I can't promise anything because of how I don't really have a set schedule for it. I guess best thing to do is just like notification bell button. That I know that's kind of lame. I'm sorry, but I've been thinking of trying to expand my games so that I can have like several. It's like in Steins Gate, I have several like timelines running, so that everybody has something to enjoy. But notification bell, yes. I'll try to see if I can stream around the same time Doki Doki tomorrow. If it's not going to be tomorrow, it's going to be. Okay. So this is a good way for you to know. Basically, my Doki Doki streams are all going to be late at night for me. So it's all going to be at like this time, whatever time zone you're in. It's all probably going to be at this time. And I usually start around, what is it, 2-3 hours before what time it is for you guys currently. So it's all going to be, so I'm going to be Doki Dokiing during this time. It likely won't be every day because it's so late at night for me that it's getting a bit tight with my sleep schedule, but I'll do it as much as I can. But yeah, I'm also thinking like a lot of maybe I should split it up into like I can do Doki Doki, swap some Doki Doki streams out for my like Apex streams so that my Apex streams are, by the way, around 5-6 hours before this. So I started streaming at 2 a.m. in your place. So basically my Apex streams start. So Book Cyclone and Baka Weeb, basically it feels like I'm insulting you. Sorry, Baka Weeb. Baka Weeb kun. I will call you kun because that feels more respectful. So basically for you guys, this is not a fitting time, right? So what I think I'm going to do is that I'm going to like I'd hate to put Doki Doki in the early mornings because I feel like that'll like you won't get the horror game vibes from that. So I'm gonna swap that out with some around the time when I usually stream Apex. I'm going to do Doki Doki then a few times. So let's put the dates to tomorrow. 5 hours, 6 hours ish before now. Basically when I usually stream my Apex stuff, then I'm going to be doing Doki Doki tomorrow instead. And then I'm gonna swap and then I might try doing a morning stream sometime between this week and next. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. Don't usually sleep in the night, so watching your stream before sleeping is kind of my favorite, so I like it. Well, I definitely get that. I mean, it's a struggle for all of us who don't live in Japan, right? Because whenever we want to hit up some kind of stream of, say, I don't know, Fubuki or something like that. Yeah. I'm actually thinking about Saturdays a lot, Baka Webkun, because Saturdays seem like such the opportunity to do long streams for me as well. Because obviously I have a life outside as well. Alright, well I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. But now you know. Thank you guys all for joining. The date with Natsuki is gonna be tomorrow. And we haven't experienced anything horror game thing yet, so we'll see how it goes. Thank you all guys for coming and joining me. It's been really fun. So, well, I've already talked about my plans. And Doki Doki early in the morning gives a lot of horror vibes. Yeah, but it's gonna be really early in the morning though. All right. I'm gonna be ending the stream here. I'll see if I can do per morning streams morning streams per se. I'm likely going to be doing them on Saturdays and Sundays likely, because I don't want to disturb since I'm not living alone. But tomorrow you can count on one Doki Doki stream, and I'm definitely going to try to get that gold 2 on Apex as well. That's the plan. I'm a man with a plan. Alright. See you guys. Have a nice day. And if you have lessons or something, then gambatte kudasai. Do your best. Good luck. Remember that I'm gonna be there for you. So if you frick up, it's daijoubu. All right. Bye bye.